Get ready for Update 100 Civics Question and Answers. Welcome to U.S. Citizenship Book.
What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who is the governor of your state now? The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or Not practice a religion. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the capital of your state? Name your U.S. representative. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan. Germany, and Italy. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. In what month do we vote for president? November. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty,